And there it is. The first overall GT Cobra of Schlesser and Bondurant sloshes through the 6-inch deep river along the pit straight. It's the worst deluge ever recorded at Sebring. Drivers report sitting in water up to their elbows. The closed cars are doing the best of all. The Leslie Grant Cobra pits, or ties up might be more accurate, as mechanics wade into their job. Positions begin to change now. The number 30 Rodriguez Hill Ferrari loses ground. More gearbox trouble. The tiny Austin Healey prototype finds the wet to its liking, and so do the Porsches. Hall's car can barely crawl. One lap took 12 minutes. The high-powered Schlesser Bondurant Cobra watches a tiny Austin Healey Sprite sail by on the slick surface. And the Hedges Mack MG Midget moves easily through the wet as night begins to fall. The rain has slackened now, but the new pit wall acts like a dike, keeping the straight deep enough to wade in. The Hall Sharp car picks up the pace as the rain lets up. The Johnson Payne Cobra finds a pit stop just as frustrating as its teammate earlier, and nightfall doubles the problem for the harassed drivers. Harried pit workers and officials take stock. The track has dried some, but positions have changed. The Hall Sharp Chaparral leads, but now by 6 laps. The Rodriguez Hill Ferrari is out, broken clutch. Miles and McLaren and the number 11 Ford GT are now second, with the number 31 Piper Maggs Ferrari third after a magnificent stint in the rain. The number 15 Cobra of French champ Joe Schlesser and Californian Bob Bondurant is fourth, first GT. And the Pon Bozetta Porsche 904, fifth. McLaren in the second place GT gets his time from the pits as they plunge on through the darkness. The lead Chaparral is called in with just over an hour left. No lights as Sharp brings the Chaparral in. Same problem as with number 4 earlier, the voltage regulator. But Hall's crew is prepared, and Jim takes the car out for the final hour, comfortably in first place. The Piper Maggs Ferrari pits for gas and a driver change. They're 7 laps behind in third place. Hall's only threat now, the still wet track and the possibility of an accident. His crew shows place 1 on his last pit signal of the race. And Jim Hall takes the checker from Jesse Coleman, bringing pandemonium and well-earned happiness to the Chaparral pit. In a moment, the winners. Blake Underwood and Gunter Klutz passed their sister Pon Bozetta Porsche 904 to take first Class 10, 5th overall. In Class 7 and 8, Andy Hedges and Roger Mack drove beautifully to finish 5 laps ahead of their competition. French stars Jean Roland and Bernard Costin brought the number 58 Alpha home first in Class 9. And in victory lane, everyone's plaudits for the Texas geniuses Hall and Sharp. The rain made any overall records impossible, but the revolutionary Chaparral set lap records with ease, finally to better than 104 miles per hour. Economaki talks with Hall.
Jim, congratulations to you. It was a big day. How long has it been since an all-American car won a major international Grand Prix?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
Well, how about the automobile?
Ready to run another one.
Second overall, first prototype. The very quick Ford GT of Miles and McLaren. And rounding out the American triumph with the first GT, Shelby's Bondurant Schlesser piloted number 15 Cobra. A stunning All-American victory in a record-shattering 15th annual Sebring Grand Prix. Shelby wins important points to add to his championship advantage over Ferrari. The Chaparral rewrites the history books, and a damp but enthusiastic crowd of 60,000 takes away memories of an unforgettable Sebring 1965. Goodyear blimp, courtesy Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company.